Welcome, my friends, to another episode of Frustrated to Freedom. We are in episode 88, and with that, we are going. It's called 88. Is called This Time. Now, what I try to imply is we've gone around for so many different things, and this time we're going to get it correct. We're going to get it right. I've now started, and I'm now going to do some more work from another book. This one is by I Can Make You Rich by Paul McKenna. Now, he's taken over the job now. This is exactly the same that we have been reading before. He starts off his book by the reference to Andrew Carnegie, who did the survey of these 400 to 500 people and got Napoleon Hill to write the book. So that's where he starts. So this is the starting point for just about everyone. Now, this book is right up to date. Well, 2007. So with the result that the facts he's got in here, all the features and everything are up to date. The foreword in the book has been written by Sir Richard Branson, and his comments are, rich is not all about money, being rich. He said what you require as well to keep that and to do that is happiness, friendship, health and ideas. And that was Sir Richard Branson. Now him, and between them we have Paul McKenna. They have been working together in his 250 businesses throughout the world. So Paul McKenna works on psychology and all sorts of ideas like that. I'm not quite sure exactly what his professional title is, but he does do a lot of the mind and all sorts of things like that. And working together with Richard Branson on his 250 businesses, and he says everything starts with an idea, and the whole thing with Carnegie, Andrew Carnegie, it was an idea that someone has the answer, and that's where it went. And this is exactly what Richard Branson does. He has ideas and turns those ideas into money, into businesses, and he now has 250 of them going. So what they're trying to do here is, in writing this book, he's trying to indicate where you can follow the same sort of sequence. And the basis comes exactly the same. You think, you visualize, and all of these things all emanate from Napoleon Hill, and they come from him, and all the other people who followed as well, of all using the same basis of thinking, producing the whole factor. Now, one of the things that I picked up from this particular book, from Paul McKenna's book, is signal indicators. Now, we have our lists, we have our list of goals and things like that, but he's brought in additional signals, and the signals are with your hands. Now, not too much worried. Now, this is my right hand, and the thumb, index finger and middle finger are the main features. Now, if you put those two together and press, that's one of the signal indicators. If you put those two together and press, that's a different signal indicator. With the left hand, the first two together is one indicator. The middle two together is the second indicator. And these help you to visualize what's going on. They help the visualization. So let's have a quick run at them. The right hand, the first two, pushing those two together like that, indicates that you want to start the visualization. It's an activator. Now those two there, it means activation of the stimulus, activation of the visual system that you're using. That's all it is, the right hand. That's it, right, it's going to start. I'm going to start it. Now, if you do the same thing on the left hand, pinch those two together, push them hard so you can feel them, and what it's going to bring up to you, and what you want it to bring up, is the happiest moments in your life. Now, think about this. The happiest moments in your life come on those first 2 points on the left finger. So those two there are starting the system. These two are now bringing out those wonderful happiness points, the happiest days, happiest places you have been. It's pure happiness is what's coming out on those two. So those two together, so visualization is coming up. And here we have the second one coming up, which is the happiest moments of your life. Right. Now, let's look at the right hand and the thumb and the middle finger. When I push on those two, between them, what I get is my list. Everything that's on my list comes up into view, into vision. So by pressing those, the middle finger and that thumb, I instantly bring up what I have, everything I've got on that. My goals come up. So then I can go through my goals. And now by pressing on the middle finger and this one, the two of them simultaneously, two together, I've got my goals plus happiness coming up, and I'm happy with the goals I've got. So then I can visualize in my mind the goals that I'm going through and the goals I'm going to get through. Now this is something new. I shall put the details about this in tomorrow's detail at the bottom. But at the moment, take care.